And I didn't show, but I wanted to know everything I could about you. See, I was told the dreams were made to be.
If you're going to a baby shower soon, if you're creating your baby registry, or you simply just want to gift a new mama something special, then please keep on watching because this video is for you. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about baby must-have items. I know that there are a million videos out there about this topic, but you guys, I feel like I have spent enough time researching, purchasing, being gifted baby items to know what actually works and what is worth your money. So I have a 3.5-year-old little girl and I have a 5-month-old baby boy. These items are items that my baby girl used and now my son loves them just as much. So these items I've been able to use for the last 3.5 years for 2 children, so they're worth every penny in my opinion. So the first baby product that you need is a good car seat along with a good stroller. The Nuna is the way to go in my opinion. I have used the Nuna car seat and the stroller for the last 3.5 years. I've used them for both children. I believe my mom purchased the car seat for us and then we got the stroller that went along with it. So the nice thing is once you put the base of the car seat in the car, you can just snap the car seat in. You don't have to mess with it all the time. It unsnaps. You can just snap it into the stroller and be on your way. I've never had to replace anything on the stroller. The wheels have always been nice and secure. We go on walks regularly and we have done it, and we have gone on walks regularly since the time my daughter was born. So we've definitely got our use out of it, so it's worth every single penny in my opinion. Now, along with the baby products that I'm gonna recommend, I'm gonna recommend also smaller products that go good with them. So with regards to the car seat, the baby Shusher is great to have in your car. If your child is kind of having a little meltdown and just having a tough time in the car, or you're going on a long family trip, it's nice to have the Shusher to help calm your baby down and hopefully allow them to get good rest while they're in the car. The second thing that you need in your car is a video camera. So usually people will have the little mirrors that they'll put on the back of the seat and they can look back and see their baby's face. Well, this video camera, you actually secure it to your dash and it opens up and you can watch your baby the entire time without having to look back and be distracted while you're driving. You can just simply glance over and you see how your baby is doing. So I love this video camera. And then for the stroller, a fan. Summers where I live get really hot, so just having a fan that you can have, you know, blowing cool air on your child while you walk around and go on like a family walk, or while you're outside doing anything and your child's in the stroller, is just so nice because it does get hot and it's nice to just give them some like fresh air. The next topic we're going to get into is baby carriers. So when your baby is first born, you'll want a baby wrap. I like the Moby wrap, but I think all of them are pretty much the same. You tie it around you and secure the baby in it real well, and then they're nice and cuddled up to your chest for that extra love and bonding opportunity for you and your baby. The only thing with the wraps is they don't last very long, so they're not my favorite, but I feel like they are necessary for when you first bring baby home. So the second thing is the BabyBjorn infant carrier. I love this. It's one of my favorite things ever. It carries your baby on your front side and it's so easy just to secure them in, buckle them in real quick, and then they're snug once again and their arms and legs can be out. But as your baby starts to get older and they start to become able to sit up on their own and hold their head up by themselves, I believe it's the Chicco brand, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but they have a backpack that actually goes on your back. My husband loves this one. It's his absolute favorite. The child just sits in the back and you do everything with them. So my husband will literally clean around the house with them. He'll mow the lawn with them. You know, anything he needs to do. And both my daughter and now my son have loved being in that backpack. So I definitely recommend that one as well. So the next product we're going to get into is a seat for your baby. The BabyBjorn seat is one of my favorite products that I've ever seen or I've ever owned. Now this is not a baby seat that rocks them, vibrates them, has any type of stimulation. They simply sit in it It has 3 different levels, so they can sit back, more up, or like a little bit more straight up. And then it has like a little lap securement that goes over and secures them in so they can't fall out of it. Now, the only time this will actually move is if your baby wants it to move. So if they're kicking their legs and they're having fun, then it will bounce them. But if not, it's not going to do anything, which I really appreciate. I personally am not a fan of any type of swing or seat or bouncer that bounces your baby, vibrates, does anything that stimulates them when they're not wanting those things. So this is my all-time favorite seat. Now, the next seat I'm going to talk about is the Upseat. So I appreciate the Upseat so much because it's good for the baby's hips and for alignment. It has them sit up properly. So I use the seat for feedings once the baby's able to sit up and hold their head up and obviously start to eat. So a couple of accessories that go along with feeding that I like is, you guys have heard me talk about the little pouches that you can put like banana in or like frozen breast milk in and the baby can suck on. So I definitely appreciate those and think every mom needs a couple of those around the kitchen. And the other thing that I like and recently shared to my Instagram is a baby-led weaning starter kit. So it comes with the little bowl that secures to the tray and won't move around so the baby can't like knock it over. It comes with a cup because at 6 months of age is when you start to introduce water to your baby. So along with baby-led weaning is the ability for a baby to start using a cup. So it's a cute like little tiny cup, and then it comes with 2 utensils for them to use. So we're doing purees and a little bit of baby-led weaning. So when I found this, I was like, this is perfect. And the material of the product is so easy to just rinse off, wash off real quick and use it every time. So instead of investing in like a bunch of spoons and bowls and all this stuff, I got 1 set for him and that's all we need. So the next baby products I'm talking about has to do more with breastfeeding and pumping. So if you are a mother who is going to be pumping, the Spectra Synergy Gold is superb. It is a pump that has to be plugged into a wall, but the output that I get with it, you guys, is so good. And I recently got a hands-free pump that I could put in my bra, and while I appreciate it, it does not give me the same amount. I cannot pump anywhere close to the same amount of milk. So when you're trying to create a freezer stash, or if you're exclusively pumping, you're gonna want something that gives you great output, and I definitely recommend that pump. The next thing you are going to want is the Haaka. It's like a silicone pump that you put on your breast. So say your baby is feeding on one side, your other breast, especially when you first start out, will start leaking milk, or it'll start leaking milk randomly throughout the day, and you just put that silicone pump on and it will collect so much milk that would have otherwise been wasted and all over your breast pad or all over your shirt. So you definitely don't want to waste that precious gold. So the other thing that's going to go along with breastfeeding is my breast friend. So I know everyone's heard of the Boppy, which I truly am not a big fan of. After getting my breast friend, I'm like, the Boppy doesn't even compare, which I don't know how it doesn't have the reputation that the Boppy has, because it blows it out of the water in my opinion. But it's kind of the same concept, but it goes around your waist and it snaps, so it's nice and secure and it's flat. Where the Boppy moves around a lot, you can secure and tighten this, and then you can place your baby on it and they're level and they can feed. It's so comfortable to wear. I used it with my daughter and I used it with my son, and it's one of the best gifts that I've ever been given. Now, bottles. Bottles, I feel like it's just preference for your child. I have always used the Dr. Brown's bottles and I love them. Both my kids have liked them. I haven't had an issue. So I haven't really tried a lot of bottles because I primarily breastfeed. But when I'm at work and my child has needed a bottle, they've been given the Dr. Brown's one. But for bottles, obviously the milk needs to be warm. If your child is like mine and is very finicky about temperature, this bottle warmer will save you. If you have frozen milk that needs to be defrosted quickly and warmed up for your child, it warms up in minutes versus having to put it under running water and waiting while your baby is crying. I actually leave our bottle warmer at my mother-in-law's house, who watches our children for us, and she is like so grateful for it because I didn't actually have this with my daughter. I didn't think it was necessary, and her and my husband are so grateful for it when I'm not around and he needs to be given a bottle. The next baby product is the Frida Diffuser and Humidifier. If your baby is not feeling well, having this going along with the Frida vapor drops makes such a difference. They will wake up feeling so much better. I also just will like let the humidifier run, because I do hear that like babies should have a humidifier going all the time. I don't know if that's true. So every once in a while I will just put it on before we go to bed, and I love it. I love the smell of the vapor drops, and it just helps with your breathing so much. So I recently purchased this for my good girlfriend who is having a baby. She already had one, but you know, humidifiers don't last forever, especially if you don't clean them. So I got her a new one for her baby shower because it is a must have, you guys. Along with this is the Sick Day Frida kit, which comes with those vapor drops. It comes with wipes for your baby's nose, and then it also comes with a rub that you can put right under their nose when they're stuffed up and not feeling well. I also got her that for her baby shower because it, along with the humidifier, is a must have for your baby when they're just under the weather. Alongside this is the Nose Sucker by Frida. So I know it sounds gross to suck out your baby's boogers, but there is a filter in it, so you're not going to get it in your actual mouth. I do this routinely, you guys. So every time I give my son a bath, part of our routine is after he gets out of the bath, I will suck out his boogers. I will put in saline drops in each nostril and suck out his boogers. I really feel like this has helped him not get sick, knock on wood, because it just clears those passageways out, gets all the nasty gunk out that's built up. And it just helps him breathe better. So I do this every time after bath time. And then when it comes to diaper rashes, because rashes will happen no matter what, no matter if you change your baby constantly or you're really bad about changing them, rashes will happen. My favorite thing to do is actually get the vitamin E tablets. My mother-in-law introduced me to this actually. Just tear off the top of the pill and get the fresh vitamin E and put it on the rash. But if I don't have that, or I feel like I need something more, I really like the, I think it's Boudreaux's butt paste. It's the maximum one, and that works very well. The next product is the Angelcare Baby Bath. I've had the same one since having Vienna, so it has the little holes in it, the perforations, so that water can actually go through and it can dry and it doesn't hold on to any moisture and cause mold or anything like that. I love it. It's very affordable and you will use it for a very long time. Now the baby soap I like to use in the bath is by the brand Pipette, and it works so well. The one I use doesn't have any fragrance in it. It's all clean ingredients and it's in a pump, so it's not wasted. I have had baby products that I liked in the past, but the way the actual soap was packaged wasn't good. It would like be in a bottle, you'd put it down and then it would leak out everywhere. So I do appreciate that this is in a pump, and again, I love that it doesn't have any fragrance in it or harmful ingredients. In terms of a lotion, I love the Arbonne baby lotion. I've used it for many years now. I even use it on myself sometimes because it's just so thin. A little bit goes a long way. The bottle will last you forever. And again, it's clean ingredients that I can trust for my baby's body. And the last baby product I wanted to talk about is my diaper bag. So the diaper bag that I am currently using and has been my all-time favorite is my diaper bag by Happ brand. Their diaper bags are beautiful. They look like a purse that you would just carry around. They're so easy to clean off and they hold so much in them without them looking bulky. When you open it up, there's pockets all around the side that you can stuff stuff into, and so I can hold plenty of stuff, so I don't need to be carrying multiple bags. I can put everything in one diaper bag and it looks beautiful and it goes great with any outfit. So I do recommend Happ brand for your diaper bag. So that concludes this video. I hope you find these products useful and I hope that they're exactly what you've been searching for. If you guys have any questions at all about any of the products, please let me know, but I will see you in the next video.